the perfect studio chair for a guitar player. Hey everybody, Jayce Allan here. Welcome back to the channel. So a little while ago I did a review on this here. This is like a gaming chair from a company called Odin Lake. And they had reached out to me because they saw some of my content. At first I wasn't sure that I wanted to review a chair. But since I sit a lot, when I'm editing, I sit for long stretches of time while I'm editing videos. So I thought, why not? I'll take the chair and do a review on it. And I've had it now for about a year, and I really like this chair a lot. And so the company reached out to me, I don't know, a couple weeks ago and asked if I wanted to review a new chair that has a special feature that I think is interesting, that guitar players will find interesting. And again, I was like kind of hesitant, but I thought, you know what? If I review this chair, then I can give the old chair to my wife because she sits at a computer all day and does layouts for graphics for our shop. So she might like to have this chair with the back support and the neck support and everything, because a lot of our office chairs kind of have a tendency to just go shoulder height. So these chairs are nice because they really support your back and your neck. So let's talk about what is special about this chair for guitar players. So when I got the Odin Lake chair, or this Odin Lake chair, the first one, you'll notice that I didn't put the right armrest on it. I left it off. And that's because, you know, when you play guitar, especially if you're playing an acoustic guitar, you know, you have a tendency to, you know, need some more space to the right if you're a right-handed player. And so I took the armrest off and it works just fine. Well, they came out with a chair that the armrests actually lift up out of the way. So you don't have to, you know, not install the armrest. It's a feature, they flip up. So we're gonna try it out, we're gonna unbox it, I'm gonna put it together, show how it goes together, and then it's gonna become my new studio chair. So let's check it out. Okay, so here it is. Let's unbox this sucker. And put it together. Okay, this is, open the box up and you get a pair of white gloves. Not exactly sure what that's for. And then this sort of padded bench mat with the instructions on it. So I'm assuming that's where you can lay your parts or whatever without it getting anything damaged. I'm not sure that we actually need the white gloves, but that's a nice thought. All right, so there's a box with casters, a box with the center piston lift. So we'll open that up. And we'll place all our parts on this mat down here on the floor. Just gotta lay everything out. Casters. Okay, there's the casters. Nothing else in there. All right, another box. This is hardware. Sounds like. Oh, no, that's the center. There's some screws in the center spoke or hub, center hub for the legs of the chair. So let's see what's, okay, there's another armrest. And headrest. Really nice headrest there. Mesh, it's got, you know, breathable mesh so you don't get sweaty when you're sitting in your chair. I have no idea what that is yet, but we'll figure that out. Another box. This must be legs. These are the legs. So we'll put those together and then The another box with the, I don't know what that is. That's, I think, part of the reclining mechanism. Yep, that's the middle, the center support for the seat. Okay, there. So then that's that, the seat bolts to that, and then these are the mechanisms to, you know, tilt and all that stuff. So, all right. So we'll kind of set some of this stuff right on the foam padding that is included in the box. And then another, okay, so screws, and then Allen wrench, and then the seat itself, and then the backrest. So we'll leave the seat inside the bag for the time being, and then there's the backrest. Nothing else in the box. So we'll toss that off to the side. All right. So now let's start. Of course, I got my instructions all covered up because okay, I'll get all this stuff out of here. Here we go. Okay, let's see what we got. What does it say? What does it say? Step 1, put the casters on and the legs, attach the legs. Okay, we can do that. So these legs just sort of slide over top of the hub. The hub's got these plastic covers. Let's grab some more of this foam so we can set this down without scratching it. And I'll take all the legs out one at a time. I will put them on the hub. And then screws for that are what? 10 M612. So I'm assuming these are the ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that sounds about right. So open these up. Comes with a little Allen wrench. You can put these are chrome screws to match the finish of the legs here. So we'll just put them in finger tight to get them started. Oops. And they do have, the screws do have Loctite on them. Oh, there goes the mail lady. Okay, so then we'll tighten these down nice. Should probably do that on the floor so you can see it. So I'm just taking the Allen wrench and tightening these screws down. Oops. Make sure you get them tightened down nice, tight. Okay, so there you go. That's the sort of the spoke, the main hub with the spokes on it, and then the caster wheels just go right into those holes there, just with tension. I mean, there's no screws or anything. So we'll put those down the floor. In case you can't see it, there's just a post there with a little sort of a rubber retainer on it. Fits right in there. And there you go. Okay, so there is the sort of the main hub. Okay, so then you can put this back on it, and then the piston right in the middle. Okay, and then we need our center base, and that just slips right over top of that. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. Fits right over top of that. Okay, so now this is where the fun stuff starts. Let's get these out of the way. Let's go back to our directions. Okay, so they want you to put the, that makes sense. So you're gonna put the base, screw the base to the bottom of the seat first. I got a little ahead of myself there. So, and again, this is a breathable mesh material, which is really nice. Okay, so we'll set this down, put this right up on top. Then it says right there, front, and that says front. So make sure you get your front and your front the way they're supposed to be. And that's gonna go right there. And that says, use the 4 M612 mounting screws, which are these guys here. And again, they have Loctite on. Whoops, that's not. Oh, it comes with another set of Allen wrenches, different sizes. These are that's the right size. Cool. So then those, oops, get screwed in to there. Let me take a quick picture of this for you. Okay, so then this is the base on the bottom of the chair, and then the holes line up with these screw, the bushings in there. There's a metal bushing in there for the screws to go into, and then you just put the screws right in there, and just make sure the two front and front are lined up. Okay. Okay, and then we'll tighten those down. Okay. All right. So now, well, we got it down here, we might as well see how the back is going to go onto here. So we'll definitely do that once the chair is set up, but we should probably do the arms before we put the chair on the base. So let's do the arms. That's the right. So the arms are labeled left and right. So that way you get the right arm on the right spot. And then it says to use the M620 screws. So let's put our card back in there. M620. 20 are the bottom ones. So in this whole thing here, it's these little bit skinnier ones with Loctite. So we'll put the armrests up. And then these have slotted holes in them so they can be, you know, out farther away from the chair or in closer. So that is up to you how you want to put those on. So let's show that real quick on here. So that's, so you can see the slots. So this thing will slide back and forward, however you want it adjusted. Okay. Okay, so then we do the other side. Yeah, it's starting to get heavy. All right, there. Now we can set it down on the base. Okay, there we go. So now we do the back. So the back, this just sets on top of that bracket, and then we'll use some screws. It's these ones here, the thicker, a little bit thicker screws. Let me just show real quick. So there's the 3 screws, and then the holes in the back, in that plate there that holds the back on. So we'll do, let's see. They're showing install a headrest. Oh, headrest. We'll put the headrest on after we get the back on. I think that would be easier because the back is already pretty heavy. So we're gonna put the back on. And the back is, the trick for the back is seeing where the holes are. Oops. and holding the screws apparently. Okay, so there's one, and then this slides in and out a little bit too. All right, and I dropped my Allen wrench again, and I need that screw anyway. So I don't know if you can see this, but that's what we're doing there, is putting the screws in the bottom. Okay, there. Back is all situated. Okay, so now let's see, what else do we need? We need these last 2 screws, which are the, well, it even says headrest. Yeah, this is even labeled, so you know what is what on it. it tells you which screws go for which component. So these are the 2 screws for the backrest. So you need to, there's this bracket here, and then there's the headrest, and this goes like that. See, these are the, so you can adjust the headrest. There's a plastic sort of a little catch here that goes over top of the seat and then locks it down. See that? Let me get a picture of that for you. See here? There's that. And it clips right up over top of the, and then underneath. Okay. And then you put this wing thingy. So then that comes up underneath. And then you just got to make sure you find where the screws are. Okay. Sorry, had to take a quick break. As you notice, the piano is now missing. It's because somebody came and haul it away. So we got that out of here. All right, so back to this neck piece. So this comes up underneath, and you want to try to figure out where those holes are. There we go. All right, then we run the other screw up in there. This is to, yeah, this is to raise and lower your back. And we'll take the plastic off the logo on the back. And there we go. So let's see, I think that's it. So let me just go over this real quick, make sure I didn't forget anything. Okay. Okay, so there's the new chair next to the old chair. Look pretty close, except for this has a bracket that you can grab onto to adjust your, that's the spring tension on the back. So let's go ahead and sit in it and see how you operate it. Oh, this is, oh my gosh, so good. It's very comfortable. And okay, so here's the new feature. If you press this button on the back, the armrests swivel back. So now you can sit there and play your guitar with no arms in the way. That's cool. And when you want them, they just flip back, and you can press this button to raise them up and down. Oh, that's sweet. Wow, cool. When you lift it all the way up, then it drops down to where you want to adjust it. And then this spring tension is for the, I think for the lumbar. And then the headrest comes up, and you can adjust that. Yeah, cool. All right. Oh yeah, that's really good. So yeah, cool. This is great. And then so then you get okay. So we'll go back to this instruction mat. It's very unusual. Headrest. We showed that basically that you can raise and lower it. There you go. And it tilts back. That's good. So then and then it can adjust this way too. So it can adjust up and down. And then this can turn, and this goes up and down. Okay. Okay, so then, and then I already showed the arms, how they go up and down. Recline tension is the little knob under here. And let's see where the lumbar adjustment is. Backrest tilt. Oh, and then the seat slides forward and backwards too. So this is that's the forward and back. So this lever, the first lever, is the seat forward and back. So that's cool. And then this lever here, the second lever, is up and down. And then how do you adjust the tilt? Tilt. Pull the control lever located beneath the seat cushion outward to enable the tilt function. Ah, there it is. Yeah. Whoa. Wow. You basically lay down in this thing, but we're going to have it all the way forward. There we go. Cool. Yeah, this is very nice. And then the arms go forward, in and out, too. I think there's like 5 positions of adjustment on pretty much everything. Back of my neck. There we go. That's lovely. That's lovely. Yeah, very cool chair. So there you go. That's how to assemble it, and my clumsy attempts to show you how to adjust it. But yeah, it's really cool. I like that you don't have to, you know, the armrests swing up out of the way. That's pretty neat. So, and so that one's going to my wife, and I'm going to keep this one for myself. And when you sit for long hours to make content on YouTube, you really come to appreciate a comfortable chair. So I appreciate the folks at Odin Lake. I love that name too, by the way. Odin Lake, for reaching out and asking if I wanted to, you know, get another chair. I should probably find out for you guys how much this thing costs. $299. This is the Odin Lake L3 Flex Breath ergonomic chair. $299. And I'll put some links in the description. Okay, great. That's all I've got for this one, folks. This is Jayce Allan for Jayce Allan Guitar. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll leave the amp on for you.